Do 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 do.
I'm just chewing gum. I don't know, I'm so nervous. Hello, ladies. Welcome to my very first episode of Taking Shots, a brand new video series on how to take shots the classy way. But okay, I need to say something about how it's obviously about photography, because what if they don't know?
Yeah.
Today we're talking about something super important. I'm serious, you guys. This is an investment in your future. How to take better going out pictures with all of your girlfriends. These are pictures you're gonna be #TBTing for forever, and so they need to be awesome. I look back at my pictures from college, and those are my favorite ones because they are all awesome. Also, there may be a time where you're not gonna go out 3 to 5 times a week with your best friends. Probably in like 35 years from now. Don't stress about it. But I just want you to look back and remember how much fun you guys were having right now. Okay, let's get to the important stuff. Tip number 1. This is not about how to use your digital camera. Nobody uses a digital camera. If you see somebody out with a digital camera, they're too old to be out. Use whatever you have. When I was in college, all I used was my MacBook, and we just pressed the space bar and we ran back and we did our pose. They're super grainy, but it's all we had. We were working with like Blackberries at the time. This is really aging me right now. I feel ancient because I even had a flip phone. We have iPhones now, thank God. And the iPhone 6 is coming out and it has the self-timer. I still don't have my iPhone 6. It's still in the mail. I'm still rocking an iPhone 4S. So all you have to do, prop it up, self-timer it, which is pretty sweet. God, looking at that light was like really bright. Use a self-timer, bam, you got it going on. If there's nothing to prop up your phone, then tip number 2 is for you. Boyfriends. They are photographers. If they want to be around you and all your pretty girlfriends, they have to take photos. It's in their job description. And if the first one they take is bad, make them do it again until it's good. Then they will learn to take it right the first time. I don't know why I'm doing that. And if you want to test out a new boyfriend, you should give him the phone and say, here you go. Prove to me that you're awesome. It shouldn't be too hard. Tip number 3 for you single ladies. These shoes on my feet. I'm feeling you. I was single most of college and I loved it. You prop up the iPhone like we talked about earlier. Hopefully you're not in the middle of a field. Then you press the selfie button and then you record. You can make a video and then you can do all the poses you want. Like, hey. Nobody does this anymore. And then you can screenshot the ones that you like. This is brilliant. This changed my selfie life forever. I can't even tell. And my groupie life. I don't really have a groupie life. Okay, talking about posing, tip number 4. Have a thing. Just have something that you and your girlfriends always do together. You can throw what you know. You can do the sorority squat thing. You can show off whatever you want. I don't know what it's gonna be. That's up to you. But have a thing. So my girlfriends and I in college, we had little AT&T bars. I'm very short. I was this one. And then my next girlfriend was this one. And then my next girlfriend was like up here. And we did that every single time. And I love looking back at those pictures. I'm just like, look, we did that pose there and there and there. And it's so great to see how much we've grown. I haven't grown at all. Still 5 foot, maybe. So that was tip number 4. Tip number 5. Have a spot. It's really important you have good lighting wherever it is. If you guys are taking pictures out of the bars, those pictures look terrible. I'm sorry. That was not very nice. I'm sure they don't look terrible. But you guys should take a picture in a place that is well lit. This is super, super important. So have a spot, make sure it's well lit, and take pictures there every time you guys go out. And you're gonna look back at those photos and be like, this is so awesome. We're doing the same pose in the same spot, and it's just gonna look so great. You're gonna love it. Tip number 6. I'm screaming at you. Why? Okay, dress up for no reason. I don't even want to tell you guys the things I dressed up like in college. If you're on my VIP list, you're getting some hilarious pictures in your email. It's kind of embarrassing, but I love looking back because I could not get away with that right now. There's no way. As soon as you're done with college, you cannot dress up like a tiger downtown. You can't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Just dress up for no reason. It's a Tuesday night, so what? And this is also the only time that you can get away with matching with your friends. I don't say we're all the same outfits, but you can match, kind of. We dressed up red, white, and blue one night. At night, a guy threw a drink in my face. Nope. I threw a drink in his face. It was a good night. Why are we red, white, and blue? It was like November. We were feeling patriotic. I don't know. We looked amazing. We were rocking that red, white, and blue. They're like, hey, America for the win. Okay, so that was tip number 6. I'm going to review from my handy dandy notebook. Tips 1 through 6. Tip number 1, use whatever you have. If it's your MacBook, if it's your iPhone, use it. You don't have to be perfect. Tip number 2, use your boyfriends for what they're there for. That was inappropriate. Tip number 3, if you're an independent woman, then you can just prop the phone up, turn on the selfie mode, and hit record and make a video. This is amazing. Tip number 4 is to have a thing. Just have the same pose that you guys do every time. Tip number 5 is do it in the same spot. Please make sure it's well lit. It's super important. Tip number 6 was dress up for no reason. Just have fun with it. You're young, you look great. You want to look back and be like, dang, I looked real good. And you're going to be so happy that you did not wear sweatshirts and jeans to the bar, because you can do that when you're 30. I still got 5 years left. Ooh, ooh. These are the tips I should not have to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway, just in case. Tip number 1, I shouldn't have to tell you. Be mostly sober. Get ready extra early, spend 30 minutes to an hour taking pictures, looking all fancy before anybody runs into their ex, before anybody takes too many shots. Not that you guys would do that or anything. Before you trip and ruin your dress. I don't know, so many things can happen. So just take pictures before you go out, and those are gonna be the ones that you guys look back and you're like, yeah, we look great, and then all the memories will come back. Tip number 2, I should not have to tell you because this is girl code. Do not post pictures of your friends they don't look good in, unless you hate them. You shouldn't be going dancing with people you hate. The dance floor is a place for love. Unless you are purposely, intentionally trying to break off a friendship, do not post pictures of your friends that look terrible in. And if you look great and they look terrible, retake the photo. It's totally fine. We all got time. Not me though, I'm trying to be on the dance floor. Tip number 3, I should not have to tell you. Don't post pictures with toilets in the back. Shut the bathroom door. It's very easy. I don't need to say anything else about it. Most importantly, take your time with the photos. You guys are gonna have these pictures for forever, and you're gonna wanna look back and think how awesome they are. There are no toilets in these photos. Susie doesn't look bad and never wants to see them ever again. I'm not drunk. We're doing the same thing because we're cute. Hi. So those are my awesome tips on how to take better going out pictures. If you found these tips helpful, which I know you did, then please like it and share it with all of your friends so that everybody can have awesome going out pictures. Who wouldn't want that? Would you want that? You don't want that for people? You're a hater. So those are my 6 plus 3 tips. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Duh. Thank you for joining me on my very first episode of Taking Shots, How to Take Shots the Classy Way, with me, Asia Croson from Asia Croson Photography. The fabulous. And I hope you guys have a fabulous freaking day.
Taking shots the classy way.
Don't do them naked. Espresso. E-S-P-R-E-S-S-O.